Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm so glad they finally dropped the charges against Kerry Lathan. Now, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's the guy that was shot when Nipsey Hussle was when he was gunned down, and I did a story on him, thanks to Vlad from DJ Vlad from Vlad TV. He was the person that was shot, along with Nipsey Hussle at the time, and reports that the third man was Kerry Lathan's nephew. Luckily, the nephew didn't get shot. The bullet just straight hit his belt buckle. But I'm glad they finally released him. This article comes from the Huffington Post. It says, "Man injured in Nipsey Hussle shooting released from jail." And I'm going to play the video in a second. But again, you will not hear the video. You will instead hear the audio. But it says that the man injured during the fatal shooting of Nipsey Hussle last month has been released from jail following his arrest for an alleged parole violation. Los Angeles resident Kerry Lathan, 56, left the city men's central jail on Saturday, according to the facility's online records. He was apprehended earlier this month by the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, just days after being wounded in the March 31st incident outside of Hustle's Marathon clothing store, where the rapper was killed. Corrections officials announced on Thursday that charges against Lathan would be dropped, according to local TV station KABC. Lathan's attorney, Lauren Noriega, told HuffPost via email Sunday that Kerry is very happy to be home with his family. "He is in excruciating pain due to the bullet still being lodged near his spine," she added. "Once his physical condition improves, he and I will be partnering up to lobby the California legislature to make changes to existing California law to allow reformed gang members to be removed from the Cal Gangs database that authorities use to track gang members." Last week, Noriega told HuffPost her client is a reformed gang member who was determined to make a change in his community. I'm gonna wait until reaction, load up more of the article. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy about this. As you may know, I did a really video of the interview of Kerry Lathan due to DJ Vlad out of Vlad TV. Now they really working on, they arrested him because remember they said they arrested him for quote unquote violating his parole because he was involved. I mean, he was talking with gang members. I mean, hanging out with gang members, which that wasn't true because they claiming that Nipsey was part of a gang, which that was not true at all. We already know that he was a rapper. He's an entertainer. Still there helping the community, and he has his own store, which doesn't make any sense. So and that some people, and I'm going to finish reading this article, but one of the parolees even said he wasn't, that we already know he was a victim, but the higher up, which is the parole board, was the one made the decisions of arresting him. So, I mean, I guess after all of this pressure from from Nipsey Hussle fans and friends, and you know what? And that's the thing, though. They also said in the interview that they wouldn't even let him have medicine or have prescription for his pain, and he was still in the wheelchair. And obviously, they probably had pressure from all the fans of Nipsey Hussle and friends that know him, colleagues that know him, even Vlad TV, just pushing from the California prison system to let him walk, which rightfully so. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that he's released. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this article. It says Lathan served 25 years behind bars for a murder conviction, and he may have been prohibited from associating with a known gang member or a convicted felon, though the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation won't specify exactly how he violated his parole. But the prohibition is typical for parolees. Hustle was once a gang member and openly discussed his previous ties to the Crips linked Rolling 60s. but he has since reformed and became a community activist. Furthermore, Noriega said the meeting of the two was unplanned and occurred by happenstance when Lathan went to the rapper's store to pick up a shirt. In an interview after his arrest, Lathan told All Hip Hop News he didn't know Hustle well, but was aware that the artist gave out clothing to former inmates, even they weren't friends of his. Hupo has reached out to the correction department for additional comment. So there you have it. This is the article, and remember that at first, you know, he was going. I mean, if it wasn't for people putting pressure of releasing this man, he would serve life for violating, quote unquote, violating his parole. Which, to me, that is not. That's not worth. I mean, basically, it's not even worth that. All that, and basically, you said he really didn't know Nipsey Hussle well. He just went to his store to get a shirt because he got to pay respects for someone he knew that died. So he got to find a shirt for the person's funeral. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna play this video, and remember reaction when I allow you to see the video, but however you will hear the audio of this story. So here it is, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of my commentary. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's this video is slow, but if it's not working, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna finish this commentary. Okay, it's not working. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. But at the end of the day, I'm so glad that, you know, when Kerry Lathan is okay, hold up, it's uploading right now. Maybe hopefully it's working this time. All right, it's not working. But again, like I said, I'm so happy that Kerry Lathan is finally free throughout everything he went through. And like I told you before, he was in a wheelchair. They would not provide him prescription to take for his pain. None of that, and that's according to the DJ Vlad interview. And then all of a sudden, I mean, thank God that his nephew didn't get hit because the bullet could easily hit him, but the bullet hit his belt buckle. So, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, everything worked out, and I'm very happy for him, and I hope he continue his rehabilitation, change his life around, which he started to do. So let me know what you think, guys. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.